a game, 12 built-in games on a touch screen. Cool technology. Kids as young as 3 years old or kids as old as 103 can play.
Yes.
Only on QVC. We have sold older versions of FlashPad, about 1.3 million of them. Now you're getting the newest and greatest at a feature price of $24.98. It's on 3 easy pays, under $9. And guess what? Because we know that you love the FlashPad and how addictive they are, we're going to give you a buy more, save more. So your first one will be $24.98, but each additional one after that, $21.98. So Marcy Corradetti brings this back, and I'm going to just start challenging myself because we've got this thing called a big board around here. Everybody's score is being tracked. I happened to play this yesterday and had a high score that nobody tracked. So I got to redeem myself.
Oh, yes.
But tell us what is new and great about the new version. Yeah.
Right, this is the Air. So this has 12 games. So 4 brand new games that kids can play, and one specifically for the little ones, and then the rest for the rest of the family. So this is a game that everybody can get involved in together. Maybe everybody sits around the table after Christmas Eve and doesn't leave and go off and do their thing. So 12 built-in games all around the outside of your board, and the on-off switch is on the side of the board where there's also a volume control, so you can turn off the music if you want to completely mute, and a sensitivity control. So for little fingers, where you don't have to push that hard, maybe you don't have a lot of dexterity, but of all the games in here, there are games of mental acuity, chance, strategy, hand and eye coordination, and just plain fun. So what you're doing is you're playing the original Chase Me game. And so what you're doing is you're tapping out all of the red icons and avoiding the green. It's kind of like a reverse of what you really think when you think of a stop sign and go.
Exactly.
So already it's challenging you if you think about it mentally. So you're tapping them all out. It's a touchscreen technology, so you just touch lightly on that pad and away the lights go. And as you're doing that, your score, which is upwards of almost 300 points already, is being calculated for you up in the corner. So no cheating. You can come back later and find out the highest score in every game just by looking and holding down one of the buttons. So this is fun for everybody to get involved, and as you can see, it's very addicting. So you want to play over and over and over.
I got cheated. No. The fix is in. Justin, my coordinating producer, last time he did this to me, so but I got to 300. So I'm getting on that leaderboard at 300. I've redeemed myself. All right. Chase Me, but now we've got Chase Me 2. So teach me how to play that.
And that's a really good one. I want you to see that. So Chase Me 2 is the same thing, except now the board is going to tell us what color to chase. So it's blinking green. So only the green are we going to touch. And you can see
touch the one that blinks.
Right.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention.
So you're going to follow the green,
right.
And you can see some of the brand new colors that we've also put into this version. Now here's blue, so I'm going to follow only the blue icons, tapping those out. And you can see my score is being read in the corner there by the LED score reader. So only the blue, and you can hear the now red. So I'm going to follow red. Something that's really cool.
So it switches up on you.
Right.
Keeps you on your toes.
And eventually you're going to hear even some of that music. You're going to hear like little sounds like I'm running out of time.
Oh,
so
really?
it really gets challenging, and it makes you go crazy. And you can drag your finger across the icons because of this touch screen. I just love the way it feels. Very, very cool.
You know what I like about this? Think about what you spend for a game for a DS or your Xbox, okay? This you're getting 12 games for less than $25. This you don't have to hook up to a TV. This you don't have to worry about storing all those video games. It's just a unit that's portable. You can take anywhere.
Everywhere.
And again, my 3-year-old's been playing this because of that sensitivity pad. He could do things like Trace Me, and we're teaching him tic-tac-toe.
Perfect.
But I also love it because my older grandparents, it's great for them to keep their mind engaged.
Yes.
No longer are they it's just about the word puzzles from the newspaper. They now have an electronic game that they can bond over with the young kids because the kids will like it because it's cool and lights up.
Absolutely.
But then it's also engaging their brain, and that's so important as we get older to keep that engagement.
Absolutely. You know, so many callers will call and say they've purchased one for themselves, or they took it out of the box for a grandchild and thought, oh, you know what, I really like that. I think I can do that. And honestly, one of the guests tonight said to me, now tell me honestly, how many would I need for a nursing home? Would they be able to play together, or do they need to play side by side? But is this a great game for people who are elderly? And I said, absolutely. Keeping their hands and their minds sharp. There are so many different styles of games in here. It doesn't have to be one of these speedy games. games. There are games that are a little bit slower and slicker that you can play also.
Yeah,
loads of fun.
Trace Me is one that the little ones can play, but still takes skill because of what you need to do.
Right. So you're still finding out like strategy. In fact, I'll show you Trace Me because you mentioned that the strategy is to drag your fingers and to not take your finger off the board, but to trace the image. And so the yellow icon that appeared meant I had to hit it twice. So again, I'm learning about strategy, how to figure out which one to hit exactly the right amount of times, or I should say touch. I blew it there. Only 36.
I'm just waiting to get started because I'm mesmerized by you. But here's the thing, if you're new to QVC, this FlashPad you cannot find anywhere else. It's available only here. You can get it with Easy Pay. Look at that, 3 months to pay for this at $8.33. We have buy more, save more. So if you have more than one person you want to buy for, you will save $3 on each additional one after your first one. And also, you always have the love it or return it here at QVC. If you get this home and you're not as addictive as we tend to become by playing this, you have until the end of January to return it. No questions asked. You'll get your money refunded. You will have this plenty of time for Christmas. Right before Christmas, you'll get it to give away as that great gift if you order with a credit card. And remember, 12 games for less than $25.
Wow.
You cannot get 12 games out there for all the other gaming devices. It still has the cool technology. It still lights up. And this really is ageless. That's why 1 million, actually 1.3 million FlashPads are being played by QVC customers.
It's amazing. And so I'm playing a game called Color Me. We added another game for the
look
little
at that
ones.
pretty purple.
And so that they can draw freestyle coloring, and then they can erase the board where the light show is. Now that's your light show button. That controls what we see out front blinking. Here is your on and off switch. Really important, folks. It's on the side, your volume and your sensitivity control on the side of the board also. So you just press it on and your whole game will start. You'll have a lot of fun playing.
It's 9 inches by 9 inches. It takes 3 AAA batteries, and I digress terribly by being so competitive. This brings out the worst in me. I forgot to show you. Here are the colors that we have available. You can get it in yellow, you can get it in red, you can get purple, and you can get it in a lime green. You think this was my first day on the job, not going through the colors. Actually, we had a lot more colors, but they have sold out because this is such a hot item.